Hi friends, welcome to my channel Olympiad Math. Today we are looking at a problem from time and distance that involves the concept of average speed. The question is this: if you travel from A to B at 40 km per hour and then back to B at 60 km per hour, then what would be your average speed? Friends, let me tell you, this is a seemingly simple question. What do I mean by that? There is a catch in it which most people will fail to take note of. So people tend to give the wrong answer. This is the first answer most people think of. See, to find out the average speed, they just find, sorry, they sum up the two speeds and then divide it by 2, which is 50 kilometer per hour. This is wrong. There is a point I want to clarify right at the outset because this is the answer most people would come up with. Now, what is the right answer? Before solving this problem, let me briefly touch upon the concept of average speed. Can you see this? Average speed. See, supposing you are covering a distance of say 200 kilometer in your car taking say 4 hours. What would be your speed? As you know, speed is distance by time, 4 hours, and that is 50 kilometer per hour. Does it mean you had 50 kilometer maintained throughout your journey of 200 kilometer? No. This is only an average speed. So whenever you refer to speed, it's not the speed at different points of your journey. Maybe you had gone at some points, 70, 80 kilometer, at some other points or stretches, what to say, 20, 30 kilometer, and the average works out to 50 kilometer, and that's the meaning of average speed. So to find out average speed, all you have to do is you take total distance divided by total time. This is the way you calculate average speed. Now, in this problem, they say somebody had gone from A to B at 40 kilometer per hour, and after reaching here, he returned to point A at 60 kilometer per hour. In this problem, the distance between A and B not mentioned. Even then you can calculate average speed. You don't really need the distance between A and B, or rather the length of this linear stretch AB. Now, since the distance is not given, let's assume let AB be say D kilometer. So when someone goes from here to here and back to A, what will be the total distance he has covered? Let me write it here. Total distance he covers will be D plus D. Correct? Yeah, this is the total distance he has covered. And what about the total time he took for moving from A to B, for which the distance is D? He is covering at a speed of 40 kilometer per hour. So D is the distance covered and 40 was the speed. So distance by speed is the time he took for the onward trip from A to B. Okay, now he is coming back from B to A. Again, the distance remains the same, which is D, but the speed has gone up, given to be 60. So this is the time, D by 60 is the time it took for coming back to A. Now you simplify this. This will give you the average speed. See, this on simplification. Let me write here. This on simplification, what do you have? 2D. D plus D, 2D. And how do you simplify this? Let me take D outside. Inside you get 1 by 40 plus 1 by 60. Now, as you can see, D and D will cancel out and that will be equal to, see, let me simplify this alone. 1 by 40, 1 by 40 plus 1 by 60. As you know, the LCM is 120. Then 120 divided by 40 is 3. And that 3 into 1 you write here. Then plus divide 120 by 60, 2, and that 2 into this one. That's how you add two fractions. And this on simplification, 5 by 120. This is equal to 1 by 5 will go 24 times. So this is 1 by 24. Okay. Now let me substitute that here. D and D cancel. 2 will remain there and the denominator becomes 1 by 24. As you know, 24 will go up and you will have 24 into 2 and that is 48. So 48 kilometer per hour is the average speed. See, this is not the same as the wrong answer I had give you at the outset of the problem, solution rather. See, 40 plus 60. This is 50. The correct average speed is, as you have seen, 48. Okay. Now, then what is this 50? There is a name for this 50. This is called average of speeds. That is the name for this 50 kilometer. You're just adding up two speeds and then taking the average. And that's not the real average speed. So the answer is 48. See, there are two kinds of problems in maths. Some of the problems may look to be complicated, but they may not be so complicated as you think it is. But some problems are like this. They are seemingly simple, but there is some catch in it, which most of us fail to notice. I hope you have understood the concept of average speed. To find the average speed, all you have to do is take the total time and the total distance. Divide total distance by total time. That is the way to calculate average speed. Don't ever take the sum of the speeds and then divide it by 2 to get the average speed. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to my channel and feel free to share it with others also. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.